Today, Badar cleared PMP. Now, Badar is an entrepreneur. I want to put it here. 99% of my students are doing PMP for job or things like that. But this guy was doing PMP in order to improve himself, in order to manage his company. And oof, what a journey it was. I don't want to explain because this is the success journey of Badar. Go ahead.
Yeah, uh, I think my journey is one of the longest journeys in PMP. I actually spent around about 1.5 year doing PMP because I had multiple problems and I had to ask for extension, some family problems. And every time I started studying, another problem came and I had to actually halt my studies. But I would really like to commend Amir Ali and Sir Amir Ali because he just kept pushing me and asking me and never lost hope because at time I thought that I won't be able to do it, but he just kept pushing me and his actually support actually pushed me to actually keep on studying and working. And finally, Alhamdulillah, I have been able to pass the exam on the last day of my membership.
Okay, so Badar, why don't you share the challenges that you had that you are talking about, if you want to?
Yeah, the biggest challenge to start with was finding the right time to study because I have a lot of work and I normally work around about 15 to 16 hours a day. So whenever I am not sleeping, I'm mostly working. So that was one of the problem. Other than that, I my father fell and he got sick.
Yeah, please continue. Yeah.
So my father actually fell and he got sick and eventually he passed away. So I had to halt my studies and I had to take care of everyone at home and make sure that everything gets sorted. And I spent a lot of time doing that, and I spent around about half a year doing that. I requested extension from PMP multiple times, which they were gracious enough to oblige. And finally, whenever I started studying, I had new issues, but I kept on studying, and finally, I was able to pass it ultimately.
Just pass it. You just pass the exam.
Yeah, passed exam at all above target, which was also
Yeah,
shocking for me.
yeah. Not just pass the exam, but all above target. I still remember when you guys joined, three of the friends, two have become certified PMP. So I told them, till you become PMP, I'll coach you. And normally, whether it's, I guess, uh, between your joining and between becoming today PMP, I have 1,000 plus certified PMPs, right? Okay, so one of the interesting thing was that between joining him and now we have thousands of PMP. But let's talk about this thing. How would you think about how important the follow-up system was in your success journey? How important the follow-up system
Uh,
was?
yeah, I think the thing that kept me going was follow-ups. Sir always kept pushing me, asking for stuff. To be honest, sometime I even got frustrated. When will I stop getting these messages? But he was actually gracious enough to actually keep on pushing me to actually keep on trying, not to stop, not to halt. Whenever I get time, I used to study, and he kept on sharing the videos, kept on telling me you need to go this way, and customizing the plan wherever I needed. And especially he helped a lot during the mock-ups because I think that the most important thing in the complete PMP preparation is doing the questions, mock-up, and finally the root cause analysis. Because to be honest, I never actually understood root cause analysis or the need of it in the start. But at the end days, when I was doing them, I understood that most that he suggested in the questions.
Yeah, yeah, okay. That is awesome. That is just great. Now let's talk about the exam. Okay, let's talk about the exam. So, how did you manage time in the exam? Please.
Yeah, I spent around about, and then as you told, I took a small break. And for the second part, I guess I was able to finish that in again 70 minutes. And in the last part, I had around about 80, 85 minutes to actually work on that. And the last part is normally the toughest one. So I had a lot of time to actually mark the question that he did review, or even I had around about 15 minutes after completing all the questions to review everything. So I was able to manage the time as instructed by me really. So that was really helpful for me.
Okay. Okay, that's great. So let's talk about this thing. Which area was most targeted or most important in the exam?
The most targeted was teams and communication. If someone can learn team communication, agile, and a little bit of communication along with that, I think he would be able to clear the exam pretty much with good marks.
Okay, okay. So stakeholder communication team, Agile is still the heart and soul of PMP, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Now, a very important, you took almost 2 years to clear PMP. Did I give you any book to read?
No, you didn't give me any book. The most helpful thing that for me was the journey videos, because whenever I had time, and especially whenever I was going to home, I used to actually have that in my mobile and just listen to that. And after that, I also found the 2 hour video of that you shared some time ago. So there's a 1 hour video and there's a 2 hour, 2 hour, 2.5 hours video that explained the whole PMP flow. And I was able to actually just go through them and clear my concepts.
Yeah. Okay. What would be your advice to the people who want to give exam and want to clear in minimum possible time? And to be very true, you actually studied only 1.5 months. You did not study.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did not study for whole 1.5 year. So if you calculate all my studying period, that would be around plan as provided by Sir Amir Ali, and have trust in his program, because it's very tailored as per everyone need, and he actually helps everyone giving a customized plan wherever someone needs, because I journey videos and then see this and then have the questions and mocks. So I was just able to focus on that, and Alhamdulillah, I was able to pass the exams finally.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much for your entire sharing. Gee, anyone, if they want to ask any question, feel free to put your question in the chat box. So, how was your mock exam? Like, how was your score in the mock exam?
Yeah, I scored around about 75% in the mock exam. And uh, to be honest, the exam, uh, the percentage or the score in mock exam does not matter. What matters is that you do proper root cause analysis after the exam. Even if I was not able to score good in some exams, just give me. Even if I was not able to score good in any of the mock exam, I just went through the root cause analysis and I was able to understand my problems that I was having, and then I was able to apply that in the next mocks, which helped me score better.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much for your time. And now enjoy it. You earned it. It was honor to work you. And I hope now I still remember that you wanted your company to get trained. Now we can make more certified PMs. Thank you very
Yeah, for
much.
sure.